Yo, bros, should be a good one. Topic I've been thinking a lot about actually for a while now, and yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna talk about why women emasculate men. I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm all over the place, hopefully, but I have a good frame for this one, and I'll start with hi. Go lay down. With can I talk? This is needy girl. Um, Go lay down. You're not gonna emasculate me. I'm talking to the camera. This is not you time. Um, it doesn't matter. It supersedes even species. Apparently, no, I'm just kidding. Good girl. Okay, sorry about that. I go like immediately back to like, okay, to frame it as how natural it is and why women do it unconsciously. I think about, for example, like this is like the first example I have of like, and this is how primal it is for women to test men. Um, and this is like the evidence of the natural how natural it is, primal and ingrained, and yet how not jovial but like just innocent it can be, and to the other end, right? This is what toxic feminine and toxic femininity, I'm trying to coin that term, at its best is on the other side of the spectrum. Okay, minute in the video, here we go. Someone comment below. Video starts at minute 30. First example, when you're I don't know if you guys, I'm older, but when like elementary school, I remember girls wanting to paint your nails, or wanting to, even daughters to their fathers. Like there is like this. I mean, that's the first thing I think of. Like when I was a little kid, and they're like, oh, like they want to like it's like very innocent and jovial, and it's like ha 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 ha. That is though a test, and it is like a whatever, and that's at a very young age. And I kind of want to talk about why women do this, and moving way forward, more a mature, obviously a woman. We're talking about a woman now. Um, in relationships, a healthy woman will test a man, right, to see if he's competent and what his boundaries are, because those boundaries are, they make a woman feel safe. It is such a paradox because, especially now with the feminist craziness, a woman feels safe around a man with boundaries. And yet, the reason she's testing those boundaries is for two reasons. Number one, his competency. Number two, her fear of him. And this is a big one, because men can overpower. There's a threat of violence with a man. We always have the implication of superiority physically, to impose one's will. Men have always had that. We have that, and it's, yeah. So that fear of that, at some point, that man may become unsafe. That emasculation gives a woman control. It is a paradox, because the more safe a woman feels, the less she should have to test his boundaries. And yet, when he's faltering, a woman tends to test even more boundaries. Oh, he's weakening. He's weakening. I'm going to make him more weak. It's so counterintuitive, but it's almost, and this is the thing I talk about, like where there's the normal level and the toxic level. We've all, we talk about toxic relationships. A toxic woman, I believe, I mean, that is the black eye, for a man, is the emasculation at the sadistic level, to the point where literally men cash out. They cash in their chips because they can't come back from it. And those are the women that I believe are, they've had serious trauma from men in their life, and that's their way of, their rationale is, that's that toxic female brain, is that conflation of my natural imperative to test the man and to test his boundaries and emasculate him, and taking it to such a level that a man who may not be well, and she's not well, he didn't set up a boundary, that's his fault. When it's like he deserves whatever because he didn't have a boundary. That's men like that. That's, I don't know if that makes sense, but like there's a conflation. That's a sick conflation for a really usually traumatized. I don't want to make more excuses for them, for you guys if you're watching, but it's, I empathize, and that's the subvert abuse towards men that's happening, and that's happening at scale, and that's the whole point of this video. You can't really fix something unless you understand it, and it's really a complicated issue. Yeah, so reframing, reiterating, why do women emasculate men? Test for competency. That's just the testing part. The emasculation part is also testing. It's you go lay down. Don't test me. Oh my God. Lay down. Go lay down. Boundaries. See, there you go. And so, good girl. Look at her. Put her right there. She just went right. You see her? Barely can see her, but she went right into the spot. Okay. Anyway, so whatever. Okay. So I guess, yeah. What else do I have to say about this? I had like a lot of depth here. Okay, I got a little distracted with the little girl here. Yeah, so fear-based, right? So, and it's just, I can talk frank about this. Like we've already, I mean, if we want to be healthy and look for solutions and be happier as a society, like we have to acknowledge the truth, and everyone's seeing it. Women are not happy in their masculine. Like it's easy. I mean, can we, I don't know, like conflation of like freedom and temperament differences with actual like gender, like our biological nature. It's just easier for a man to lead. Like we like to sacrifice for greater good. It's like in our blood. It feels like we need to feel needed, like in that way, like providing. And if you guys are making all the money, what the hell are we supposed to do? And you can't help it, ladies. I know you just can't help it. As soon as a man makes less than you, it's just like all of a sudden the traction drops. It's so crazy. It's actually not crazy at all. It makes perfect freaking sense. And it's funny. And I'm not going to get too into fiat. I'm a big Bitcoin guy, bit huge numbers math guy, and it's interesting. I just never thought of this before, but in a currency that's inflating at such a rate, and certain people, I take it this far, the money is completely fake and it's paper. So that fiat price, man, that's actually pretty deep. If you can convince a society that the money is valuable, what's the bonus to that? If you give all that fake money to women, I'm not saying they have all of it, but like at the extremes, and like how do you have society? How do you have relationships? The women are inevitably going to disrespect their men. Yeah, go out and get the mail, you little, like, and people talk to me like that. It's like they're testing you all the time, and it's out of fear. Women are pretty afraid right now. It honestly feels like we're like in this transitional period where there's no like economic collapse. I mean, that would help everything. Like creative destruction. We create a better society through tragedy. Like it's pretty hard to think about pronouns when you can't eat any food and all of the grocery stores are limited on food. And we saw with COVID, not to fear, but it is something to, we think things aren't going to happen again. Those of us who are alive now never can think about how bad and brutal World War II really was, and how that was just our grandparents. Like, that's us. We are them, and we can do it all over again. And it's, yeah, we forget. That's the mind. We just forget so quickly. And I'm going on like a total rant again, but yeah, it's almost like right now in society we have to like pretend. You can be delusional in a pathological way, or you can be delusional in a um I, in my opinion, a productive way, because the stagnant is like the norm. Does that make sense? That's how I feel. It's like men are not feeling like certain things are worth it. Their imperative is worth it because everything is telling them it's not. And then women are hating us for it. Makes sense, because they're afraid. They don't want to be working as much as they are. They're working so hard. And it's for a currency that's, inflating like crazy. Um, yeah, it's pretty important to be speaking truth right now, I think. So that's why I'm making these videos, not for my own sanity again. And yeah, so this video, let me know comments if you agree, or what do you think about this, the emasculation emasculation nation. That would be a cool album. It's the first punk band name. Album. Emasculation Nation Station. Okay, I'm sorry. She didn't like that one. I think that was yeah, it was rough. That was it's too many. Anyway, yeah. So don't let them emasculate you. Don't let them put the nail polish on. Set your boundaries, bros, and hang in there. I just realized the coffee just hit me, and I need some food, so I'm gonna go. I'm a little bit. That's my excuse anyway for blank brain. All right. Happy Emasculation Station Day, everyone. This is Emasculation Nation Day. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, we'll talk to you guys later as I unravel. Goodbye. Have fun. Blah.